Alright, what's going on, guys? It is AWZ's Ghost here, and before we get started on this video that I have spent a lot of time working on and have had to re-record certain parts of it, I just want to say that thanks for all the support on the live streams lately. It's been crazy. We've been killing it, getting more likes than I appreciate, more likes than I expected, more likes than more people viewing, which is good. Like, one of our live streams got 80 something viewers, which is overall, which is amazing. So tomorrow and Friday I'll be doing, raid carries all day, pretty much all day that I'm online, and I'll be streaming it. It'll be a fun time. We'll all get in, we'll have a party. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the actual video. So what I wanted to talk about today is the fact that Niobe Labs and Berguzia come out next week. Less than a week from today, on the 8th, next Tuesday, next reset day. Now, most people aren't really looking forward to it. They don't know what to bring in. They don't know what they're supposed to be using. They don't know what to expect from the Forge. Now, the Forge is dropping at 640 power. It's a 640 power Forge, which means it's an end game raid level activity. Which means you want to bring those types of weapons. You want to bring your 1000 voices. You want to bring your anarchies. You want to bring your threat levels. You want to bring your Aikilo shotguns. I have a list of guns that I'm going to go over in a minute to the gameplay in the background. But this list of guns is what I'm personally bringing in, which is Aikilo shotguns, Breakneck, go figure with my God roll, my Duke 44 God roll, my 1K voices. I don't have anarchy. I'm taking my threat level in just to get that emblem, and a load of other things. Like, I'm taking in my spectral blade, not my spectral blades, my 1000 cuts, the blade barrage with my exotic arms. I'm taking either my Lunafaction Well Warlock or my Geomag Well Warlock, and my Titan is just going to be there for causing mass amounts of damage. Now, the weapons, you want to use high damage weapons. Add control supers. Tethers would work great, fantastic. Arc Striders would work great. Hammers. Code of the Commander Sentinel Titans would be phenomenal, just because they can chain those void explosions left and right, back and forth. It's absolutely insane. I've seen some crazy stuff done with that. Now, what people to be expecting is to not be able to just walk into the Forge like you did with Izanami and just destroy the boss in seconds. Like me and a team of 1K voices, as soon as the boss spawns, it's pretty much dead. But for new people getting the expansions now, getting the annual pass now, that they've seen what it has to offer, they're not really gonna understand that. They're gonna think they're getting cheated out of content, which is not true. But we're gonna save that for a different video. We're gonna focus on how to prepare for Niobe Labs and Berguzia, and what we can do as a community to help each other out. Now, once I unlock Berguzia Forge, I'll have a video about how to unlock it, so you don't have to worry about that. And as soon as everybody unlocks it, I'll help you guys through. I'll have a live stream that weekend or whatever. But some of the things you want to bring is a stack team. You don't want to be playing with randoms. Like, I'm bringing a stack team with me. I have the people who I want in mind, and hopefully they'll be on. If not, there's always LFG. Always LFG. But so a couple of things to expect from Berguzia is that, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's going to make you not like this game. It's kind of, in a way, it's the Master Forge. It's going to be like a little mini raid encounter. It'll be like the phase 1 of Insurrex's Prime, which is a mini raid encounter. It's pretty much what it is. Now, with what we know, we don't really know what the enemy type is. We don't know what the boss might be. I'm guessing it can be anything. It's probably going to be Fallen or Hive, just because of the whole Niobe Labs type deal, especially with the raid, how it's connected to the raid. I feel like it's going to be Fallen, and the boss will be Civics, but that's for a different story. That's a story for a different day. Sorry about that. I had some excess spit in my mouth I had to get rid of. Now, one of the things that I wanted to make sure everybody knew was to make sure you're following my level guide, because my level guide will get you to 640 power in a matter of a week. One character will be 640 power by next Tuesday if you follow my level guide. But that's also the next thing you want to bring in, high power level characters. I'm bringing my 650 characters. I have a couple of friends who are like 640s, 645, 647s. They're bringing their highest light characters. Don't think, oh, I beat it on my highest level character, now it'll be a cakewalk because I know what I'm doing. It's not going to be a cakewalk because you know what you're doing. You're going to get destroyed, and you're not going to enjoy it. So, again, kind of watch yourself when you're trying to get into that content. Now, we don't even know how to unlock the forge yet, so there might be a quest about obtaining a key to the forge. There might be the same type of quest where we go kill random enemies until it drops something RNG based, which I'm currently a fan of. Actually, I prefer RNG based quests just because it extends the grind for longer than it should be. But that's a story for another day. Now let me be more specific on the types of armor that you might want to be bringing in. For exotics, for the hunter, Gwizin Vest if you're going to be running Spectral, Shards of Galanor if you have them, if you're running Blade Barrage, if you're going to be running the Golden Gun, Celestial Nighthawk works fantastic. Radiant Flux for those Arc Striders, we all know you exist, and you know, even though there's not many of you left because Bungie kind of killed all of you with nerfs to Arc Strider, but you're coming back. For Titans, I haven't played on my Titan in well over a month, so I don't really know about all the Titan exotics. I do know that Ursa Furiosas are really good, especially if you're running Code of the Commander, just because it allows you to get your super energy back based on how much damage your shield absorbs. And I guess you can run Hallowfire Heart for faster ability recharges on your Solar Titans. You can run Synthesteps just for higher ability damage. Now, Warlocks are probably going to be the most essential class because of their Well of Radiance and their Lunafactions. So Lunafactions, Well of Radiance, Warlocks are good. They're really good. They're almost essential for some teams because they're just not high enough light to tank the damage while they're damaging the boss. Now, also Geomag Arc Warlocks with their Kamehameha ability is great. You don't understand how good it's really good. That's going to be a top tier. And then Crown of Tempest is going to be a good exotic to bring in, and the Nazareth Sin, whatever helmet that is, that'll be a good helmet to bring in there. Also, the Sun Bracers, if you want those higher damaging, longer lasting solar grenades, but if you're running a well, I'm pretty sure you're going to be using your solar grenades to heal yourself instead of doing damage. Now, let me be more specific about the weapons that I'm suggesting that you bring in. Now, me personally, I suggest you only run with hand cannon, shotgun, linear fusion rifle. That's my personal opinion. Or shotgun, auto rifle, machine gun, like Thunderlord would be good. Stuff like that. Now for the last bit, let's talk about armor for like the last 2 minutes of the video. Like not exotic armor, legendary armor. The perk rolls you're going to want on your armor are going to be reserves on your helmet and your class item for your heavy. Your snipers, your fusion rifles, your machine guns. Especially for you Thunderlord users, those machine gun reserves are really essential for kind of getting in there, making your clip last longer. It's much better than a lot of anything. Ashes to Asset, if you can get that paired with a good armor roll, Ashes to Assets with like machine gun or fusion rifle or linear fusion rifle reserves is great. I have an Ashes to Assets, but I prefer to use my pump action just because I get extra super energy based off of my shotgun kills, which I get more than grenades in those types of environments when it's player versus enemy and there's not much. It's not mayhem. I can't really use Ashes to Assets, but it's really good. It's really good. You want to be using unflinching for whatever your energy weapon is and whatever your kinetic weapon is, so that way you're not, when you're shooting at things, they're not staggering you. Say you have unflinching machine gun aim and you're shooting the boss with your Thunderlord, you'll get staggered less and you'll be able to stay on that direct damage path. Now that's all I've had to say about that. That's the video for today. It's about 10 minutes long. Well, it's about 11 minutes long, but I cut it down. Now I'm going to take the last 25 seconds to thank everybody for, you know, their contributions to the channel, and hopefully you all enjoyed the video and you're willing to subscribe and share the video with all of your friends. I haven't seen this type of video on YouTube, so I figured, why don't I make it, giving my thoughts and opinions on what you should bring in, how you should do everything. It's been Ghost. I'll see you all in the next one.